as sichilo ekuqaleni memory yami se vivid on uqala kwe BE.
Yep.
Excitement I had. How the show has grown ngoku. It's going to be 10 years next year.
Yeah, 10 years next year or 1st April.
Zithini plans? Noba senqalile uplan.
Not yet. Well, I spoke to marketing, ndibakhumbuza ngalondo leyo, and they said, okay, let's wait go January. Sibomba sayithi I know fika nje uqithe nje. I know because uqithe nje la 10 years later. But we've come a long way, yeah. I remember from la 700,000 safika show ikuye to lo 3 million plus sikuye ngo. That's a lot of work. And do remember
that's more than 4 times.
Yeah. The original numbers.
Umhlobo uyayibonakalisa lot now.
Recently, yes. Recently, yes. That's another subject altogether. Ne? That's another subject altogether because when we come back upon Landole, yeah. Younger appreciate kwabantu bakwe African language stations when it comes to events, but even within the SABC, where you find that guys abakwezi commercial stations will be getting reward and yet when it comes
in
to
numbers,
when it comes to the numbers, and the SABC actually started twisting things around. I think it was mid this year. Got to know, guys. You get paid rate yakho izakuxhomekeka kumanani akho. If you remember well, fresh he also did mention that he almost left around about March. That's why that thing kicked in. Okay. He never explained it. Right? A lot of people got the salary cuts. A lot of people got a raise.
Okay. Siphume ngoku kwimiba yase SABC nestation ne say breakfast yon like saying we buy breakfast Daily Express.
Yeah.
Zithini plans zika Phiwe?
Yeah.
DJ Pastor Nozewu going forward. I mean I'm going to uyenza lento for the next 10 15 years. What are your short-term plans and your future plans onomdla ukusixelela ngazo?
Short term, I've got a couple of things lined up. About this project at January. Okay. I'm not sure how long is on the Tata now, but for myself as a person, go business, I can see there's a couple of things lined up. I still want to plough back a Eastern Cape. Gendaba yoba ufundise radio ebantwini. Dabelane nabantu ngamava because community radio stations, there's no guidance there. You listen to community radio stations and they all want to get to the level of there's so many mistakes abazenzayo ezibavalelayo abangasoze bakwazi babangene simply because usalinganisa umsasazi olapha and lo msasazi ukhona olapha uyaphila i-original le ufuna bayo na unixela uzawufumana njani umsebenzi ka-amaza ndiye usasaza ngathi ungamaza and so much more i-theory abanayo abantu abaninzi i-radio. That's what I'd like to get into, and nayo enye izinto engicokolayo nazo ingathi ingavela ingathi ngenzeka kulona unyaka singena kuwo. On a personal level ndizibona mna ndisheke nenye 2-3 years before ndiqala ungena ke mhlawumbi I won't do management, but rather on the admin side. We're doing so well as a show, and I think ixesha alikabikho right for mna mandiyeke, but kona nalanditi quit yeah, exactly. So ndiyafuna nalonto le, and in terms of numbers and those targets, and we're aiming for cause, we're aiming for 5 million, numbers as stated, they're just there, but for personal gratification, I'm just happy that each and every single morning killed it.
Let's get a bit personal. How are things going? Every day. Oh, WhatsApp was this selfie. Yeah, hey, as yellow bones. Yeah. How are things going, no Memekai?
No, we're doing pretty well, I think I was married for 9 years. With abandon abai 3. Out of that, things happen. People grow. Those yenzega. Moved out of that one. Sangindangena kulona ke kumchado ndiko. We started out as friends actually. No sisilo. At a time when izinto zazinzima kum emchadweni. somebody I used to talk to as a friend for ixesha elide. We've known each other for years. For that matter, xa sibuza anniversary yethu binini, we can't tell us, yes, because it was never into yoba sadibana kwathi. Yeah, but it was a process. More than anything, ela xesha kum loba kwi divorce ngoku, a lot of people stayed out of my life.
Okay.
But I cut out a lot of people out of ebomini bam to try and focus and rebuild myself, my confidence. And in the process, we ended up not only being as our friends, develop into a relationship, and we just spent most of our time together. But more than anything, I want to make things right this time around.
Yeah.
And we've been going to therapy for the last month.
Okay.
Once a week. Not about kunde rongo, but how do we improve on this? How do we keep the flames and commitment this time around? I want to do things right. I want to do things right this time around. Then that's going to too much. Then I might do hypo. Of many chances you but in chat. But I saw personal growth in the chat by okay. The problem sometimes is just
yeah.
The institution yona right. But eyona challenge sometimes in the idea yenu ngabi idea A1. But that's why I'm coming this time around to focus, going to therapy, a chance if there's a communication breakdown. It is we've got mechanisms now, so cope and but we need to do this, we need to do that. Because about means the minute the communication and it's only a matter of try and learn how to communicate with each other. So there's fun but commitment this time around. I wanna make this work, and I believe it is working. My wife is younger, and Instagram. I've never been this public as a person, but did play along, and I'm enjoying it.
I like you've mentioned three things. I'm just gonna throw in a bit an experience.
Yeah.
But I'm working towards it.
Sure.
You mentioned communication.
Yeah.
You mentioned commitment.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned Mamekai uyamthanda Instagram.
Yeah.
So now someone once said communication, commitment, and compromise.
Yeah.
You don't always go for into esifunwa nguwe.
Yeah.
Because it's not only about you. It's about lo. But no, ndiyanibona niqhuba kakuhle and all the best. Ndifuna ke nje unikeze umyalezo of encouragement kumuntu okulandelayo, kumuntu who's looking up to Phiwe Nozewu.
We mentioned in about 21 years. It wasn't an overnight success. Isuka good. Seyenziwe uzofikelela up. Also lapha it's more talent unganayo yona, but the commitment nokuhlala ufune kusolo kuba uba better kunoba nomuntu ubunguye izolo. Zizinto ezibangele umuntu ba makabe uselapha nangoku. If not man communicate mandi khuthaze umuntu. I mean, there's so many things that happened in the Eastern Cape. Stories about Komendoba, Siapopa, Singamakos, but Lauchonga indlela yakhe umuntu. I mean, I looked at life story Kasia, Kolis, where he is. I looked at attempts Zibin, pictures esakula ekuyo yonke lento. Not wonke umuntu uveske walenda nje kulindawo akuyo. In a commitment eyifunayo lanto le, in a dedication. So tyafiswa ngabantu. The more doors ezivala abantu ebusweni bakho, the more uyawusondela kulomnyango kuzawude kuthwe ngena ngaphakathi. Awuzukwazi usifumana zonke zonke ke uhleli phansi. Neka wena uphakame uyokhangela ngaphandle. I hope I motivate abantu ngezinto endithe go through nazo mna ngokukwami ebomeni bami. And I hope abantu learn from mistakes esizenzayo. I hope abantu bayazixelela nabo into ba one day esazihlangu pastor akos and andikhubeki lonto le xa sithi umuntu in 5 years time, in 10 years time, that's the spirit. I want that. Mandik motivated to do better. Mandik motivated by my belief is I can do this now. I can do this better than. So indoba ke abantu babona ubomi bakho babuthathe as into motivator. It's an honor to me. But respecting indawo uThixo sibeke kuyo, respecting amathuba asinika wona, and respecting indaba yabaphulaphuli nabo on a daily basis abasithatha basibeke kule ndawo sikuyo. If it wasn't for them, kesingekho kule ndawo sikuyo. And lastly, ihloniphe into yenzayo. I respect icraft le. I respect ibrand le ndiyisebenzelayo. The minute you respect ezo zinto nabaphulaphuli bakho nebrand le usebenzelayo, zonke ezinye into zakwenzekela nje lula. I've seen abantu besithi fall on the wayside up endleleni simply because umuntu uzibone emkhulu kunebrand. No one is bigger than the brand. Ukulenda ukuyo, it's because of that brand. Always respect lendo izisa ibeka ukutya esandleni sakho.